used to think horror was something that happened in movies, something you could turn off when it got too real. But 3 years ago, something looked at me, really looked at me, and I realized some things don't stop when the credits roll. They follow you. My name's Claire. And this is the story of the night I learned what it means to be watched. It was late August. The air was heavy, like it always is before a storm. My dad had left for a night shift at the hospital, and my little brother Liam was upstairs playing his stupid video games. I was home alone, or at least I thought I was. The power flickered once around 9 p.m. No big deal. Happens all the time in small towns. But when it came back on, I saw something strange through the living room window. A man, standing across the street, under the flickering streetlight. He wasn't moving. He wasn't even facing me at first. He was just there, head tilted slightly, like he was listening to something I couldn't hear. I remember whispering, "Liam, come down here for a second." But he didn't answer. The house suddenly felt too big, like every hallway stretched longer than it should. When I looked back at the window, he was facing me now that I could see his outline, tall, lean, wearing what looked like a dark coat and a hat. Nothing unusual, except for his face. Or rather, the absence of one. There was no face. Just smooth skin, pale and featureless, like wax stretched over bone. That I froze. Every instinct screamed look away, but my body refused. My eyes locked onto that blank face like it was pulling me in. Then my phone buzzed. "Dad." "Claire, listen carefully," he said. "Do not look away from it." "What?" "You heard me. Don't blink. Don't move. Just listen." His voice was calm, too calm. He knew something. I asked, "Dad, what is it?" He said, "It doesn't matter what it is. If you look away, it moves. And once it moves, it doesn't stop." That's when I heard footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy. But Liam was already in his room. I whispered, "Liam." No response. I covered the phone's mic and yelled his name again. Then I heard a whisper, not from upstairs, but from the dark corner of the living room, right behind me. "Claire?" It sounded like Liam, but softer, like someone mimicking him. I turned my head, just an inch, and my phone slipped from my hand. The screen went black. When I looked back toward the window, the man was gone. I could feel my pulse in my throat. I ran to the door, locked it, shut the blinds, and turned every light on in the house. But then, from the corner of my eye, I saw movement. A shadow sliding under the crack of the front door. It wasn't the shape of feet or hands. It was fluid, like smoke. Trying to remember how to be human, I backed away, step by step, whispering, "Dad, please pick up. Please pick up." The phone finally rang back. "Claire, did you look away?" I think I did." "Then listen. It's in the house. Keep your eyes open. Whatever you do, don't let it get behind you." I wanted to cry, but my eyes burned too much to even blink. That's when I heard Liam's voice again. But this time, it came from the stairs. He was standing halfway down, pale as chalk. He whispered, "Claire, it's behind you." I didn't want to believe him, but I could feel it. That crawling sensation, like cold air breathing on the back of my neck. So I did the only thing I could. I ran out. I pulled Liam into the kitchen, slammed the door, and grabbed the roll of duct tape from the drawer. My dad's words echoed in my head. "If you look away, it moves." So I did something insane. I taped my eyes open. Every blink hurt. Every tear burned. But I could see it now, standing in the hallway, just beyond the kitchen door. A tall, faceless figure, tilting its head, listening. And then, it smiled. It didn't have a mouth before, but somehow, it did now. A long slit tore across where the mouth should have been, stretching wider and wider, until it split open into a grin that looked like it had been carved there. That's when my dad burst through the door. He had something in his hand, a small metal box covered in symbols I didn't recognize. He threw it at the floor, and the thing screamed. The lights shattered. The sound cut out. For a moment, it was just silence. Then everything went black. When I woke up, the house was empty. No Dad. No Liam. Just me, And the sound of rain against the window. It's been 3 years since that night. The police said my father disappeared during a home invasion. They never found him. They didn't believe me when I told them about the faceless thing. They said trauma makes people see things that aren't there. But here's the thing, sometimes when I wake up at night, my phone screen lights up on its own. A call. From Dad. And every time, the same words echo through the static. Don't look away. If you ever see something outside your window, something that doesn't move, don't test it. Don't blink. Don't look away. Because once it knows you've seen it, you're already part of its story.